build their careers and practical experience. And so our mission is to bridge the gap between theoretical learning and real world experience. And how do we do that? We provide our users with real life end-to-end practical and hands-on projects in data analytics, data science, data engineering, business analysis, security and operations center, threat intelligence, governance, risk and compliance, and also ethical hacking and penetration testing. And so this project would not only enhance your skills, but it will help you build a robust portfolio that will showcase your expertise to potential employers. So our vision at Andari is to revolutionize the way people acquire industry knowledge and experience, right? That's what we're here for. So quick one, I would like to still see others that are joining us today. Let's see who we have. Okay, so we have, okay, hi Victoria, joining from the UK. It's nice to see you here. Okay, so let's keep it going. I would like to know every other person on this call where you're joining from. I just saw Martins. Martins, I would like to know where you're joining in from. Okay, and so that's about Andari. So like I said already, our vision is to revolutionize the way people acquire industry knowledge and experience. And so this is about me. So I'm Isabella Martins, right? Yes. Hello, this is Isabella. I'm an experienced data analyst with about 5 years of industry experience in developing and deploying data-driven solutions for businesses across the group. I've brought across the research sector, health sector, business, and hospitality and tourism management sector. And currently, I serve as the lead data analytics specialist at Andari. I lead the data analytics team to help accelerate career development by providing them with hands-on data analytics experience through real-world projects. That's what I do. And so Isabella, that's me. I hold both the Microsoft certified Power BI data analytics and Fabric engineering certification. And so this showcases my technical expertise and commitment to using data for excellence, right? Yes, that's me. You can follow me on LinkedIn. Follow me on LinkedIn, Isabella Martins. And so why are you here today? Trust me, you're going to enjoy this session. So just stay with me. Just stay with me. No. So today we are going to be talking about why you struggle to learn a data role. Yes, I said we because we are in this together, right? So we're talking about this together. And so after that, I'm going to be talking about your pathway to becoming technically competent, right? And then I'll tell you what the Andari Work Experience internship is all about. And then I'll bring you our special offer to you, right? And then we'll have our questions. Just this agenda for today. And so this session is tailored to three types of professionals. But before I go into this session, I would like to know which of us are currently, maybe they're transitioning into data analytics or data engineering, or you're currently relocated to the UK, to the USA, it could be Canada, maybe you recently also finished school, like your bachelor's degree, or you recently completed your master's program, or you are looking to complete your master's program, right? This session is tailored for you. Okay, so I'm going to like to meet everyone. I want to see this chat section. I want to see it coming up with where you're coming from, where you're joining us from. Hi, Martins, you're joining from Kenya. It's nice to meet you. Oh, Andrew said he's here to master the project management interview. Nice when you're in the right space, Martins. Okay, so let's keep the introduction coming. I'll love to get to meet everyone on this call and know where you're joining in from. And so, like I said, this session is tailored to three types of professionals, right? And who are the three types? The first person this session is for is if you are here and you're looking for a career change, right? And then you ask yourself, is my current level of expertise and knowledge enough to land me a job in the data space? Is it enough to land me a job in tech? That's what you're probably asking yourself. Is my current level of expertise and knowledge enough for me to land a job, right? That's what you're asking yourself. So now, this session is for you. The second person I'm here to talk to is recent graduates, right? We have recent graduates in the building. Hello. If you just finished your master's program in the UK, in Nigeria, in the US, in Ghana, Kenya, Europe, anywhere you're joining from, this session is tailored for you. It's actually custom for you. And so you'll be asking yourself, what is the probability of getting a job fast without relevant work experience, right? I mean, you just finished your master's and then you're thinking, what's next? I'm thinking I've taken a master's degree in data analytics, in cybersecurity, and then you're like, okay, I don't know where to move next, or what do I do next after this degree, right? Don't worry, this session is for you. And then lastly, you're not left out. Don't worry, I'm with you. So now, so if you recently relocated to the United States or the United Kingdom or the Canada or Europe, or if you Ghana, Kenya, any country you are. So now this session is also for you. And so you probably be asking yourself, like, especially if you're in the UK, in the US, Canada, you ask yourself, as an immigrant, how do I show that I can do the job even though I have no experience working in a UK company? That is what you be asking yourself. So now I would like to know which one you are, right? So if you are the career transitioner, right, the career switcher, I would like to meet you. Tell me, okay, what question would you be having to answer you? Like, what is the expectation in this session? If you are a recent graduate, I know you have the questions for me, but I would like you to drop it in chat box, like, what's your expectation, right? What are you expecting to hear from me? And the expectation joining this session, like, what questions do you have that you need to be answered? If you fall into the category of the gangs that relocated, we call it Jackpot, right? So if you join in that category, I'm here to this session is also for you, and I would love you to drop it in the comment section what you expect to get from this session. What are the questions that have been on your mind that and when you heard about Amdari, you decided to join this session and you want these questions to be answered, right? Just drop it in the chat section. So if you're a recent graduate, either a bachelor's, either a BSc or a master's graduate, if you're a career transitional, or you just relocated recently and you have some of these questions bothering you on how to go about, okay, we'll get a job in data space, I'm here to answer your questions because this session is specially made for you. So you can drop it there in the chat section. And okay, let me see that right now. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so let's keep it coming. Okay, so we have Ring Dots, Ring joining from South Sudan. Hi Ring, it's nice to have you here. I have Bamidele from Lagos, Nigeria. Hi Bamidele, it's nice to have you here. Okay, so Bamidele is an educational consultant and mathematics tutor, and Bamidele is currently transitioning into data analytics and data science. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, it's good to have you here, Bamidele. So let's keep that going. Tell me, okay, did you recently relocate? Did you just get a master's? Are you looking to transition career? I want to hear all of that and get to meet us also. And so the next thing you're probably wondering is this: which of the roles am I looking to pursue, right? Okay, so I already saw Bamidele said data analytics, data science, data engineering. Okay, that's very amazing. I would like to hear from every other person. What data role are you currently pursuing? Is it data analytics? Is it data science? Is it data engineering? I would like to hear from every other person. Like, I would like you to tell me what role you're currently pursuing. I would like, okay, Andrew said he's currently pursuing project management already. I can remember. So Bamidele, okay, Bamidele said he's currently pursuing data science and data analytics. Okay, amazing. This session is for you. I'd like to hear every other person. I'd like to know what role you're currently pursuing, right? And so now let's have this conversation. Let's talk. Is landing a data role more difficult than ever? Like, what do you think? Like, I want to hear opinions, like yes or no. Like, let's have that conversation. Is landing a data role, is it harder than ever? Like, what do you think? Is it difficult? I would like to hear our opinions. Okay, so Andrew, do you need it? Okay, I'll take your question very soon. Okay, so Salami answered yes to my questions. Okay, let me ask that question again in case you didn't get the question previously. My question is landing a data role, my question is landing a data role more difficult than ever? Now, we have data analysts on the call, we have data scientists on this call, we have data engineering on this call. And so I want us to have this conversation, extend to the project managers, the business analysts. I know we have some other people on this call. So my focus is in data role. So I want to hear this answer from every other person. So now, let's talk about some major misconception about the data space, right? I mean, we're always hearing this here, this there, this there. So now let's talk about all of that. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for our answer to this question. Is landing a data role more difficult than ever? I saw some people already said yes, please. Let me check that again. Okay, so Ayo said yes. Oh, Uchechukwu, Uchechukwu said it's very hard. Okay, Victoria said I have not tried yet, but I'm still in the learning phase. Okay, that's good, Victoria. Okay, let's go. Okay, Andrew, I'm going to come to your question at the end of this session. I would not forget. So let's see. Okay, let's keep on going. Just keep that question, keep your comments coming in, right? Okay, so now, like I said, let's talk about misconception about the data space, right? So first of all, you heard things like the data space is saturated and it's no job. Now, what do you feel? What's your own opinion? So there are so many things about so many people with the skill, but then no job. That's why everyone keep on saying there's no job, but then the skill is there, everyone has learned. I mean, there's the surge of learners, there's sort of learners here, I've learned this, I have the certificate, this is that, okay, I can do this, but then there are no jobs. Like who said there are no jobs? So that's not true. There are actually jobs, right? So the next misconception about the data space is the fact that recruiters and employers they need certificates and degrees. Ooh, that's what we think, right? We always feel like okay, we must have like all of those certificates. Udemy, Coursera, they are really nice. They are nice to have, right? But it's not a criteria, right, for getting a role. But they are really nice to have because they give you the knowledge you need. So now, what do recruiters really want, right? So many times we think that is all of the certificates, like we need to do this, take this course, take that course, go to YouTube, take crash courses, and then we're piling up the certificates, getting a master's, getting another master's here. I mean, those are misconceptions in this data space that we're going to be talking about today. So the third thing I'm going to be bringing to our notice is over reliance on technical know-how, right? So many times you always feel like you always need the technique. You need a very solid technical knowledge, right? You feel like, okay, if I don't know how to use this tool to 100%, I can't get the role. You feel like I need to know all of the tools. I need to know how to use Excel, and I need to know how to use SQL. I need to know how to use Python. I need to know how to use all of these tools before I apply for any role. Like that's what many times feels like, right? It feels like you need to learn so many tools. I need to know how to use the Google Cloud, maybe Google Looker Studio, BigQuery, Google Spreadsheets. I need to know how to use the Google ecosystem, the tools there. I need to be used to the Microsoft ecosystem. I need to know how to use Amazon tools to like, and then you all get overwhelming, right? That's what we feel like. We need to know how to use all of the tools, which is not actually, it's really not the truth. It's not the answer. And then lastly, we have people say, okay, oh, there's something called country specific experience, and then you're like, I'm in the UK, so I need a UK experience to land a job in the UK. And I'm like, okay, I understand you, but it doesn't mean that you don't have the capacity to land this job or you don't have the skill, right? I mean, now let's take for example, I learned data analytics in Nigeria while I was here. I learned data analytics, I learned Python, and maybe how to use Google Looker Studio and some of these tools, right? I learned them while I'm here, right? And then I relocate to the UK, right? And then are you saying that I'm in the UK now, so I cannot use those I can't use Python, I can't use Google Looker Studio and all of that? Like, are you now trying to trash away all of those that I've gotten because no, it doesn't work like that. I mean, it's still the same Python, it's still the same application, right? It's still the same knowledge you have learned here that you're going to use to apply wherever you travel to. Let's say you're in Canada and then you're maybe moving to the UK and you're like, you have certain skills already and tools and you know how to use them. Like maybe it could be Power BI, it could be Fabric, Microsoft Fabric, and all of this skill, and then you're moving and you feel like, oh my god, this is the Canada, and I do not know how to like, how am I supposed to be in the UK and then use all of this? Am I supposed to switch tools and all of that? But no, actually, like in the UK, There are companies that would actually welcome those your skills because many times people do not understand that these skills are transferable, right? You know how to use Google spreadsheets. So what is stopping you from using Excel? Right? Like, are we seeing all of this? So these are misconceptions that the case. You know how to use Power BI. What is stopping you from relocating to the UK and using Tableau, right? Like, these skills are transferable. Now we see what we're talking about. So those are the misconceptions that are really people really face in this data space. And I mean, it's something that is not true, right? But you need to have a very good knowledge to understand why this is not true. And so I'm here to walk you through that. So now let's talk about something really important now, the job market, right? Do you know that it faces like a very unique contradiction? And you probably be asking or wondering, like, what is this unique contradiction that the job market faces? So, is there anyone that wants to share with us? Because I have a very important question, and I'm going to be really honest. Why companies desperately need data professionals? Why do entry level candidates struggle to break in? Like, I would like to hear that from us. Like, I'd like to hear one or two persons tell me about that. Hi, Tommy, are you on this call? Please, can you help me with that? Maybe one or two persons. I'd like to hear them speak. I'd like to hear your take on this question. Why companies they desperately need data professionals? Why do entry level candidates, not just entry level, why do you as a person, why do you still struggle to break in, right? So quick one, let's take that. I'd like to take our answers. Okay, so is there anyone that wants to answer that for us?
Yes, Martin, you can unmute.
Okay, so and okay, Matthew's hand is up. Okay, Matthew, I would like to hear you out.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Martins.
All right. My experience of why entry-level data analysts have a hard time, scoring jobs is majorly because of our portfolio. So I came to understand that yes, it's important to get the basic knowledge of the skill sets: Python, Tableau, Power BI, Excel, whichever it is, whichever tool you feel you need to grasp and understand in order to, and also the concepts behind data analysis and data science. But what people really look for is proof. Often, a lot these days, it's quite easy for most people to just create a CV that may look very good on paper and that may be so convincing that one would even get the opportunity to get an interview. But where most people are caught is when it comes to the technicalities, when they're asked about technical questions, when they're given technical tasks to deal with. So because employers and recruiters do not want to go over the bustle and tussle of going through a lot of these scrutinies, what they do, that's why they always ask you, for most companies, to always attach your GitHub link. So what I learned from this experience was while you're still job hunting,
Sorry?
steps to
No,
improve.
it's my shift. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's my shift.
can you figure out whose mic is that and turn it off, please? I'm listening to you, Martins. Thank you.
All right. As I was saying, the best way that anyone can build their portfolio and give themselves out there, one, engage yourself in various tasks. Like, for example, I found a website called Forage that gives simulated data tasks from actual companies that actually exist, and it's real work data that will help to boost your portfolio and show how you dealt with different problems and different types of analysis. And then secondly, get to research more, especially let's say for example you're looking for to work in a certain particular company, perhaps for example Deloitte. Don't just go and say, hey, I'm a data analyst and I'm looking for, no. What you can do is, these people they're not looking for the skill sets, they're looking for solutions to problems that they may have that they won't share with other people, but perhaps they don't know that, perhaps they even don't know themselves that they need help from. You see, when you come from a problem solving approach, you give them something that they know internally that they need, but they wouldn't tell you. And so that gives them incentive and makes them think this guy is a go-getter. They see the desire, they see the drive, they see the diligence that you have. And out of that, backed up by your consistency in doing these projects, in engaging yourself in communities, in learning about more to do with data science, that gives you a higher chance to get a good job as an entry level data analyst, of which by then you'll seem as as an entry data analyst because of your paper, but in experience you'd be far much better than most who can just show with paper and with certificates. So yeah.
Thank you, Martins. Thank you for sharing your opinion. Thank you very much. That's a very good insight, you know. Yeah, very good. Yes, the portfolio, what you can do, the application, right? So now let's talk more about this contradiction. So like let me take us back to the question that Martin answered. I asked why companies desperately need data professionals? Why do entry level candidates, why do they still struggle to break in? Because yes, companies still really need data professionals. And so that brings me to my next slide, right? So which one comes first? Let's have it in the chat box. The job or experience? Let's have that conversation. Which one comes first? Let's see. Which one comes first? The job or the experience? I'd like to see our opinions in the chat box. Which one comes first? So we all know that the current job market demands experience before you can get the job, right? Okay, so now let's look at this scenario. Like let's look at this course we have. Let's look at this chart. Now we have the job, which is the horse, right? The job, and then we have the experience, which is the cart. And then you would see there that it's written, this isn't working at all. I should warn others not to put their cart before the horse. Like, so it's actually the same thing here. Many times people put the job before the experience, and you know, the experience would always be much more important and come first than the job, because at the end of it all, the experience is what will get you the job. So it's the same thing as putting cart before the horse when you're trying to put the job before the experience. So at every point, the experience would always come before the job. So now I still want to see our opinions. Which one do you think comes first? This is mine. So I'd like to see every other person. Sunday, which one do you think comes first? Martins, which one do you think comes first? The job or the experience? Hi, Victoria, I would like to hear from you. Which one do you think comes first? Do you think the job comes first or the experience, right? I'd like to hear from you. So drop your opinion in the chat box. Let's talk. Okay, I just said experience. Okay, was it because I gave my opinion? Everyone said experience. I know I'm saying the job, right? Oh, okay. Jerry is saying the job should come before the experience. Sorry, Amila, can you help me? Jerry. Okay, so okay, so Martin said the experience. Okay, no, if you don't have experience, how do you get the job? Very good one, Ayo. Thank you very much. If you do not have the experience, let's be realistic. Even you as a recruiter, if you're going to recruit or employ someone, I mean, would you go for experience over certificate? Now, let's have that conversation. Which one would you go to? So let's take that question and judge it fairly, right? So now let's talk. Are data roles still a high in demand? Like, let's have that conversation, because I mean, remember I mentioned the misconception about people, not just people, like it's just a thing where you feel like, okay, well, there's no job, this space is saturated, everyone is learning, everybody's a data analyst, but I mean, stop there. That's not true, right? That's not true. Because yes, these roles are still very high in demand, very, very high in demand. And so now let's dive into it, right? I don't know how many of us have seen this report from Future of Jobs. I love this report because it's so insightful and informative. And so if you have gone through this report, you will know that yes, data roles are still very much high in demand, right? So now let's talk about it. But before then, I would like to know our opinions on this. Like, what do you think? What do you think, Debbie? Right? Debbie, do you think that data roles are still high in demand? Like, do you think that? What do you think, Victoria? Like, do you think that data roles are still high in demand? I'd like to see it on the chat box. Do you think they're actually high in demand? Like, what do you think, Jerry? Like, what's your opinion? Like, do you think that they are still high in demand? Like, data analytics, data science, data engineers? I would like to hear from us. I would like to hear what we think, right? So, Benjamin, like, what's your own opinion? Do you think that data roles are still high in demand? I would like to see your opinion on the chat box. Hi, Genesis, what's your opinion? Do you think being a data analyst, a data scientist, data engineering, do you think that these roles are still high in demand? Like, I want to hear from Genesis. I would like to hear from Ifoma Kalo, Ifoma Eze, Iano, you're on this call. Like, let's talk about it. Okay, Economy said that data roles are still high in demand. Okay, Kennedy, I would like to hear from you. Kenneth, you're on this call. I can see you. Hi, I would like to hear from you. Hi, Makinwa. Let's have this conversation. What do you think? Do you think that data roles are still high in demand? It's a yes or no question we're trying to answer. So drop your question, your answers in the chat box. If you feel like it's still high in demand, like I would like to see, and if you feel like it's not, let's still have that. We'll talk about that more, right? And then I brought us to the future of job report, and I mentioned, I don't know how many of us have had time to review it, but now let's dive into it. Okay, so let me zoom this so I can zoom this. Okay, so now let's talk about this. Now we can see that this chart shows the fastest and growing declining jobs in 2025 to 2030. So if you have not reviewed this, you should go and actually look at what the statistics looks like. You can just check this document here when you get the resources, right? So that's why it's important that you register and fill up the attendance form so you can get this document. So now let's see, we have big data specialists, right? Topping the charts. And then what follows this is AI and machine learning specialists. Now I'm focusing on data professionals in this chart, right? So now we have big data specialists, we have AI and machine learning engineers, we have data warehousing specialists, right? So we have data analysts and scientists. Like, we can see that these roles are still very, very much high in demand. And yes, it's not declining, like it's not even declining anytime soon. Because at every point in time, see, data is going to be needed. Even AI, machine learning, cloud, like all of the recent trends, like how did they feed, like how did they survive? They survive on data. So these roles are very much high in demand, if you must know, right? And so now let's talk more about it. Like, so firstly, your students, let's get deeper into this conversation that we're having. Let's talk about data engineering now. If you look at the same report by these guys, you will see that they made us understand more about data analytics and data science roles and also data engineering. So now let's classify the roles. Now you can see data engineering. Data engineering, we have the big data specialist guys, we have the data warehousing specialist, right? And you can see that in fact data engineering is like topping the chart right now because that space is always going to be important and necessary, and it's not even it's not declining anytime soon. Like, you can even see how it's topping the chart. And now let's talk about our data analytics and data scientists, right? They are not left out. Like, you can see that AI and machine learning specialists, they are topping the chart also. And then we have the data analysts and scientists, they're also topping the chart, right? Not left out. And now let's take it down now. Let's talk about HR analytics, right? Now you can see they are not even left out. So we can see organizational development specialists, they are also on this chart. And so these are jobs that have been growing and are still growing, right? And coming 2025 to 2030, these jobs are set to grow. And so these roles are growing. We need people to fill up these spaces and these roles. So let me bring our focus more to this one more time. Now let's look at this now. We still have the BI analyst. I call them BI analysts. A BI analyst is a business intelligence analyst, right? And it falls under the category of a data analyst and a data scientist, right? Majorly data analyst though. And so you can see we have sales and marketing professionals, we have the social sciences and related workers, we have supply chain and logistics specialists, we have the economics, we have management and organization specialists. Like, and then you're telling me that this space is saturated. Please, how? Like, these jobs are still very much high in demand. They're probably not doing the right thing, or you don't have the right skill to actually put in that space yet. But don't worry, we're going to get into that. So just stay with me, right? Stay with me. And then we have HR analysts, like you can see that again, training and development. So how are these roles like? How are they disappearing? No, they are not, because they are really here to stay. And that's why I thought people data is here to stay, right? So now let's delve more into these three spaces we have been talking about now: data analytics, data science, data engineering. You're probably wondering, okay, Isabella, how? Like, I want to know more roles. Like, what is even like? Okay, let's talk about it. Let me see if I even have the skills. So now let's do a quick research on a job board, read.co. Okay, let's see what it looks like there. Let me share. Okay, so now let's check for a data analyst, right? Okay, so let's clear this search. So let's check for another role. Let's not be a data analyst role. So let me pick another role. Let me check for a business intelligence analyst, right? So since we're used to data analyst role, so let's check for a business intelligence analyst. So let's check for, let's say, in United Kingdom. So we can see first off. So let's see how amazing, right? So we can see how many posts, how many guys have posted. Like 514 agencies have posted that they need this role, and then we have 224 employers, right, posting about this. And Read itself is posting like 22, has posted about 22 job posts about this, right? And then if you go on and on, you would even see the locations. Like you can see in London, we have like 161 companies already on the search out for just the BI analyst. Like you can see all of this um insights that we're even getting about this job. But that's not even it. That's not even it. Now let's see more about it, right? Let's see the skills, and let's see if you actually even have it at this time. So now let's see. Um let's see. Let's just put one of this side. So very good. So first of all, let's see this. Now we have the company overview. Let's not go over that, but let's focus on the role overview. As a BI analyst, you use SQL skills to work on various projects within the finance sector. You'll be responsible for delivering insights and actionable recommendations to both technical and non-technical. And then let's focus on the skills now. Have you seen strong experience with SQL, Power BI, and then you're telling me that this space is saturated? It's saturated. Why do we have over 160 something jobs out there? Like these guys are literally saying we need you, right? We need you. And so it can go on and on. So let's check for another role. Let's check something in data, maybe data science. So we can pick, let's pick the United States, we pick somewhere else. So you can see like globally, like everyone needs you actually. So if you're a data scientist, okay, so let's review this job role that was just posted 3 days ago, right, for a data scientist. So now let's see. And see these skills now, like you have these skills, right? But then how are you not getting a job? Why? I mean, the SQL, like, is it SQL that you don't know how to? Is it Python? Like, you have learned Python? Is it R? Like, you literally have these skills, but why don't you have this role yet? I mean, you have learned these skills for the longest of time, then why are you not happy? Why are you not working in this spaces? You're probably asking yourself that question. So now let's check. Maybe we should check for a role in computer vision engineering, right? Since it's still in data science. So let's check. You can scout out these roles when you get the resources, or so that you get to really understand that yes, there are actually jobs in this role. So let me see, computer, I can't remember, computer engineer, distribution engineer or something. So here we have it, like, so yes, there are jobs. So there's just something wrong about the way you're going about it. That's it. There's something wrong about how you are going about it, right? So now I've shown us that these jobs that actually they have it there. It's not as saturated as we make it all seem, or it's not like there's no jobs in this space. So it's just how you're going about it that is probably wrong. So now at this time you'll be asking me, okay, that you've learned the skill. I mean, some of us here have learned for like 3 years. Or I think I would like to have that conversation with us. I'd like us to put it in the chat box. Like, how long have you been learning? Like your like how long? And then what has been your application like have you been able to apply? How many projects have you worked on? That's the word. So I'd like to hear our opinions. Like, okay, tell me, like, let me see what we have. Okay, so let's have that conversation. How many job roles have you applied to? Okay, which one did you interview or not? Let's talk about okay, how long you have learned, how many skills you have learned. Because we have some people on this call that they've learned like if not 10 skills, right? You've learned Power BI because I'm a data analyst, so I can relate more to data tools. So you've learned Power BI, you've learned Tableau, you've learned Google Calculator, you've learned SQL, you've learned Python, you've learned R, you've learned Fabric. Oh, you've learned everything, right? But what's happening, right? What's happening? So now the truth is this: recruiters are looking for experienced persons. That's the honest truth. Like Martin said, they're looking for people that can apply these skills. Like the truth is this: even me, if I'm a recruiter, I don't have strength to start training again. Or even though you come to me and you claim that you have these skills, and I give you a task or a case study, and then you can't even work on it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, like I thought you had this skill. I can't employ you because the truth is, experience is actually why you're not getting that role. Like that's the honest truth, right? Because recruiters they see that you do not have the experience. And so let's talk more about why these guys, okay, why the recruiters require that you have experience in this role that you're applying for. Number one, stronger technical skills. Now let's be sincere. In fact, let's just be neutral. You, if you're a recruiter, right? What will you put at your top rank? Because for me, I'm going to obviously hire someone that has a stronger technical skill than someone that maybe has just learned. And I mean, you don't really have the practical application. You have not worked with this thing, although I know you have it in your head and you have like those YouTube follow through videos that you have watched and come up with a project, and maybe those other courses that you're taking, like it's a capstone project I have done. But that's what I want to see. I want to see that you have worked in this space before. You know what it is like, because at the end of it all, I don't have time to be telling you do this, do that. I expect that I give you this role, you deliver. I give you this job and you deliver, right? So now that brings me to higher quality of work. The way I, as an experienced professional, would actually give out a project, like would actually tackle a project, is very different from how a not even a non, or someone, it's very different from how someone that's not worked in the space or worked in the role actually handles this work, right? Then next thing I already mentioned this, for you to be able to work more independently. Obviously, as a recruiter, I want someone that can work without my supervision, and you do a very good job. So yes, I'll go for the person that has the experience, right? So now let's talk about why they would actually go for people that have more years of experience, because they actually require less managerial capacity, right? I mean, as a recruiter, I don't have the time to start training. I'm more focused on like my business, improving my clients. And so yes, I'll go for someone that has like more experience, that worked with Tableau, applied it, know how to publish from Power BI, Power BI desktop to Power BI service, set all of those triggers, those KPIs, those how to use the automate, send me emails at this time. That is what I'm going to go for, because this person can apply. And then I have seen the person actually maybe walk me through a certain project, right? Like I would always say, it's not just the technicalities, right? You can use all of the tools, you can know it, but how can you maybe create a dashboard and then make it make sense to me? Like, can you explain what you have done? Because at the end of it all, that's what is the most important. Is your dashboard telling any story? That's what recruiters are more they're more interested in as a data analyst, right? And so for those that have the experience, they tend to actually retain them, right? Yes, that's actually it. And so I want you to focus on this thing now. Like this one I highlighted with the broken line. Applicants with work experience are assumed to have stronger technical skills. Yes, these are the three factors I even need you to take, even if you're not taking anything. Take these three things. So applicants with higher work experience obviously will produce a higher quality of work, right? And they are better at working independently. So why are you still paying for courses and certificates when all you need is experience? Because realistically, you have learned. Yes, you have taken all of the courses. You have the portfolio. You have done the project. But can you actually, if I give you a real case study, can you actually apply it? So that's where experience is actually what you need, and that's just the honest truth. What you need is the experience, and for a fact to know that okay, oh, this person has had the experience working with this tool. And if you do not know, work experience is the new gold. Like that is actually the new gold. And so that's why we see that most entry level roles would always require experience, right? If you actually look at it, it would always tell you at least 1 year, at least 6 months, at least 2 years. In fact, let's see this chart. We can see that 6% would always require at least 1 year of experience, right? And so now let's move back into this, right? Entry level candidates are most often told inexperienced is the reason why they rent hired. That's what people tell them. Okay, oh, you're not experienced, that's why you're not hired, and that's just it actually. Because if you can see this chart, you see that 49% lack the required years of experience, right? So now you'll be wondering, how do I get that experience? I mean, how? I'm still trying to get. I mean, I just finished learning, but if recruiters are already looking for experience that I don't have, how do I get them, right? That's what you're asking yourself right now. If you don't know, one thing is this: recruiters will always request for 1 to 3 years of work experience. In my own experience, they don't ask for 3 months, so they don't. Many times 6 months. Nobody would ask for 1 month. So many times it's 3 months. Okay, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and it goes on and on and on and on. So what are you lacking, right? And then you see that most job seekers, they actually lose out on job applications because the truth is this: they lack experience, and they lack experience and the required skill sets for that particular job, right? The application is what I would say that they don't know how to apply it. Okay, you have the knowledge, but do you know how to apply it? That's what's most important, like I've been saying since. So now, if employers are requesting for experience, where do you actually get this experience? I mean, these guys are expecting me to have like 1 year, 3 years, 6 months, 3 months. And I just learned, like, I'm still learning. I need somebody to just apply this and that. And then these guys, they're not taking me because they think they feel like I don't have the experience. Now, where do you get the experience, right? And honestly, see, this is actually a big concern. Like, this is a big concern because I can relate to it because I've been there. So I can tell you that, yes, it's actually a major concern for me, for every other person in this space, and people looking to maybe transition and keep on going in their career. And so, yes, I bring to you RAVE. I call it RAVE. And RAVE is Remote Apprenticeship Virtual Experience Program by Amdari, right? I can tell you that this platform guarantees you work experience. So, like, literally, let me use Gen Z language. I am not even capping, like, on 100, right? So, let me tell you more about this right now. We have the something we call text. Text. Okay, so now we talk about the technical skills and experience plus employability skills, because if you look at it, that's actually what you need, right? So I've been talking about technical skills, experience, but let's not leave out the soft skills. No, let's not leave that out. I think I currently mentioned you can really know the technical words. I think I've been in a hackathon where the dashboard was amazing, but the presentation was actually what disqualified those guys, because they could not tell the story behind the data. They could not efficiently effectively communicate their findings. I mean, the presentation was like what cost them up, but then they have the technical skill. It's just like you too. You have the technical skill. So what's happening? Why are you not getting? You know how to use Power BI. You can use Python. You can use SQL. You can use I don't really know those data engineering languages or data science, but you can use, I think, AWS, Docker, database, and all of that, right? You can use all of that, but why are they not calling you back? They're not calling you back because maybe your presentation skill is zero. I'm sorry. But then they gave you a project to work on, your work on it, but you cannot explain what you did. You cannot give them a recommendation of finding. You cannot put together a simple quality slide, because at the end of it all, after all of your story, data was collected from here to there, if you cannot tell a compelling story or give us a 5 minutes or 3 minute slide on what you have done, like, what's the point? So now that's where we come to actually assist everyone on this call, because I expect that everybody on this call will be joining Amdari, right? Yes, actually. So that's where we come to place, right? So now, if you have the technical skills, you have the experience, and you have the employability skills, like you have like your CV is well optimized, your LinkedIn top notch, your ability to work in group top notch, your ability to build networks and connections top notch, then That's actually equals to job offer. Because tell me what you're lacking. Like, let me understand. Soft skill, 100%, technical skill, 100%, your experience, amazing, and employability skill is there. So there's no way you will not get that job offer, except maybe one or two ways you kind of fumble during the interview. I'm sorry, but that's just the honest truth, right? Because this is all you need. This is what is lacking in your journey so far. Like, if you are here and you're the one I'm talking to, like, I'm telling you, like, I'm here, and then your problem has been solved actually. So just calm down and be with me, right? Just stay with me. So you're probably wondering how Amdari does this, right? That's what you're wondering. Like, how do we actually do this? You're wondering, how do these guys, how can they give me 1 year experience, 6 months experience, 3 months experience? How? Yes, we can actually serve you. We're here to give you, we're here to serve you, right? And that's why you should join us at Amdari, right? First of all, I'm going to explain how this program works. So stay with me, right? Stay with me. I'm going to walk you through, right? And then at the end of this program, you would actually have a better understanding of what is actually lacking in your journey. Because trust me, your journey is unique to you. And you're not the only one on that journey. There are more than only one person in that journey. I mean, I've been there. Efemena has been there. Adiza have been there. Like, all their names, they've been there, right? But then again, they've been able to work on themselves to some point, and they are where they are right now, right? Brahima has been there. Omomi has been there. Everyone has been there. So now let me come back. I was just trying to relate that everyone has been on this journey that you're currently struggling with, right? And that's why information is important. Now, I bring you Race by Amdari, and I'm going to talk about how the program works. Isabella has been talking since. Isabella, let's get into it. Tell me what I'm here for. I'm here. Sorry. Okay, so first of all, we have our business partners, right? And we have our business partners in the UK, in Canada, in US, we have in Gambia, in Nigeria also. We have them in Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya. Like, we have them spread across actually. I can't go start mentioning everyone. So we have them here. And so what do we do? So these guys, they come with us with their unique problem, right? That's what they do. They come with us with their challenge they're facing, their work, or the struggle they're facing, and they're coming to us and they're telling us, like, we need to build solutions, like, we need you to help us develop solutions we can implement to solve this problem. Because the truth is, problem equals to solution. I bring you a problem. If you can't solve my problem, I'm taking my business somewhere else. So at the end of it all, are you a solution giver? That's what you can have. You can explain all of the Excel, Power BI, but then you're not. You build the dashboard, fine. You clean the data, but you can't give me any insight. Your dashboard is pretty nice and all of that, but what are we talking about, right? How you can actually give me insight. And so that's where Amdarity comes in place. We bring you that experience where you have the opportunity to work in groups as a team. So our business partners come, they give us their problems, right? And we work. I tell people, like, very important to learn how to work in groups. And we're very big on collaboration at Amdari. We're big on you learning how to work in teams, most especially within your team and outside your team, because even here at Amdari, you get the experience to work with both your team members or your department. If you're a data analyst, you work amongst your team, you understand, and outside of your team, you get to work with the data engineer guys, business analyst guys, and so on and on. That's how exciting and amazing this program is actually. I'm telling you, because yes, I'm part of the program. So, and then I've had like testimonials, right? So now when they bring us our problem, we assign it into groups, right? And then you can see the groups, right? Team 1, team 2, team 4, team 3, team 4. So if you're joining us, be ready to come out of your comfort zone. Like, if you're in data analyst team, I'm literally dragging you out of your comfort zone. I'm bringing you out myself, because no, you cannot isolate yourself. So that's why we're here, because in the real world, you will not be isolated. Your boss will not give only you a program. They won't give only a project to work on. You're going to have to work on this project with your other colleagues, right? And that's where Amdari comes in place. We give you that experience. You get to work with different teams. You get to learn from your colleagues, because they're your colleagues actually, because you're working with them. And so when we give you this project and you work as a team, the next thing you do is you present the project to the stakeholder, right? We have an external stakeholder that come and see what you have done so far on the project, and that's how we work. So now, how do you present to us? You're not just going to come and show me your dashboard. This is the spreadsheet. This is the dashboard I created. No, sorry. You are going to show me all of that, but you would also give me a compelling PPT presentation, right, of how it works. Okay, quick one. I think before we end this call, I'm going to show us how. I'm going to show us what we actually have, and then you will actually see all of these things I've been saying. You will see it for yourself actually. So let me just keep this loading. And let's keep going. So the next thing you get to do is you get to add it to your portfolio and all of that. So now, what makes you stand out? What makes you stand out is that the project you're adding to your portfolio is not just a common project, right? It's not one that it's everywhere, or the one that's one challenge like that. Like, it's really nice though. It helps you learn. I'm not nullifying that out, but you need to work on something that is special to maybe you and a certain group of person, and then that way you know that you have more experience. It's not the follow through project on YouTube. They are nice, they are good. But then if I take away YouTube and I give you this project, what can you do, right? You understand? So now imagine now taking away YouTube and having a project that you can do yourself and adding it to your portfolio. You yourself will be proud. And so the next thing that comes along with this program is a LinkedIn recommendation. Imagine being recommended by Amdari on LinkedIn, like but okay, so yeah, amazing, right? So I mean, even me as a recruiter, I employ you now. However, it's not easy because it's not easy. So very good. Let me come back. Okay, so I'm back. So now you get to work on our business partners project. We break you in teams, we work in teams, whatever project is assigned to you, and then you come up with a professional presentation that you present to stakeholders and external management to an internal team too. And then the next thing, you have the opportunity to add it to your portfolio and your LinkedIn, right? You have a recommendation if should in case you get a job and they say, okay, well, did this person really work with Amdari? They should really do this. Yes, Amdari will come and defend you. You understand? So you can see we have work reference on demand. I already even mentioned that. And then you get to use your experience during your interviews. So I think one thing people do not know is that when it comes to interviews, right? I don't know if you've had interviews, if you're applying for the role or you have not. One thing that is common is they would always give you a project to work on. Like, see, whether it's a recruiter in the UK or in Nigeria or in US or in Canada, like they would actually give you a project to work on. If you're in Ghana, even recruiters in Ghana, in the Gambia, in Rwanda, like all of those guys, in fact, any recruiter anywhere will not just employ. No, I think that's where the gap is. So now they're giving you a project and they realize that, oh my God, this person has the skills and has a pretty resume, but does not how to apply this thing, right? So that's where Rave comes in, right? Remote apprenticeship virtual experience, because it's something that you get to do remotely. We're not telling you to come to the office or something. So it's something that is very flexible for you yourself. So I already explained this. This program is project-based. Yes, the project-based experience, like emphasis on project-based, right? Because number one, talk about real industry-based project. That's what we work on. And then you have the opportunity to work across multiple industry experience, right? Amazing, like literally amazing, because by the time you are done with Amdari, you know what domain you want to work with. Having experience working in supply chain, you've experienced supply chain, you've experienced energy, logistics, healthcare, on and on and on and on. And in these experiences, you have the opportunity to work with multiple technologies, right? And get the experience. So now this project you're using maybe Google Looker Studio and maybe Google Sheet. Then you have another project where you're probably using Excel and Power Automate and maybe Fabric. Amazing, right? And so this diverse skill set, see, take this from me, it will make you stand out. I'm not even keeping this from anybody. I'm telling you the fact because I have seen this. This is what I'm currently doing, and this is how it works actually. You get the opportunity to work on different projects using different tools. You learn how to combine these tools actually. We have projects that we've worked on where we had to combine Google Sheets with Power Automate. Yeah, I don't know if some of our interns are here, but we have projects that have worked like that. We have projects where you have to connect your Google Sheets to your Power Query, your Power BI, and then you push the Power BI service. And after that, you don't stop there. You have to create like triggers and reports for your project. I mean, that's what we talk about, right? You have projects where you use Excel. You're not just stopping using Excel. No, you upgrade. You learn how to use Office scripts and learn how to make your job what's the word now? Learn how to streamline your tasks. Like, that's the word. Because at every point, the goal is to learn how to automate business flows and all of that. So all of this is the experience you actually gain. Like, I'm for real, because that's what we do. That's what I'm doing now. Like, we have projects and that's what we're working on. So come join us. Yes. So another thing you get to do is you work with cross-functional teams. I mentioned that. Amazing. Like, please tell me a recruiter that will not recruit you after saying that you have gained experience. working with data scientists, working with software engineers, working with product managers, working with data engineers. See, if I'm the recruiter, I will hug you like this. Come and join us, because honestly speaking, that's what they need, right? I mean, that's the gap in this whole space. Like, everyone is learning so much. You have learned for a long time. You have like 50 certificates. Like, why? I've got like 5 certification exam. Like, make me understand why you still don't have a job. I know why. Because you don't know how to apply those skills. Because you don't know how to actually work. If I give you a real project, can you work on it? If I take away YouTube video, you follow through YouTube, can you think? So I think that's another thing that stands out for me. So me, I'm even talking from my own point of view. Aside from all of this here, what you're going to learn is you're going to learn analytical thinking. Now, let me take you to all of those soft skills you have on your resume: time management, communication, analytical thinking, critical thinking, this, that, this. But sincerely, do you actually know how to do that? If I employ you tomorrow now, are you sure you will not need me to be there throughout? If I give you a project to work on, like, let's be sincere. Do you understand? So that's all you get to actually learn here with us at Amdari. That's actually what it is. I'm telling you unfiltered, because I'm currently working with interns that it's our day to day. So I'm literally giving you our day to day. So unfiltered, literally unfiltered. So now talk about teamwork, collaboration, networking opportunities. Now, another thing that stands out for me, I know I'm working at Amdario, but what they literally do blow my mind, literally, because it's amazing. Like, it's really amazing. So even after all of this, your skills, technical, soft skills, they will not leave you hanging. No, they will not leave you hanging. The truth is, they will help you, like, revamp your CV. I'm talking like I'm passionate about it, right? Because I am actually passionate about it, because I've been there. I've been in space where I literally had to struggle to, the best CV. But the truth is, they literally will help you revamp your CV, like, one-on-one. Like, they will give it to you, right? Then you get the opportunity to have like one-on-one LinkedIn optimization. Okay, you have opportunity to learn how to optimize. They are custom made videos for you, like videos that you would actually see, and then you have the employability coach on the call showing you this is how to do it. I see some headshots on LinkedIn and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? I see some bios or some work experience unoptimized, and then you're asking yourself why you're not. You have applied for like 20 jobs, and you're asking why I have not gotten the role. You need to really check something. Like, there's something wrong, and it's probably something you're missing in your employability skills that you don't have. So let's say you have the project-based experience, right? What if you don't have the employability skills? Your CV is 0. It's not ATS optimizable. How will recruiters will find you? So now I'm talking, like, let's be sincere. Like, let's have this conversation heart to heart. Like, let's have that conversation. Now let's talk about mentorship. I'm very big on mentorship. Very big, very, very big on mentorship, because the truth is this: why do you have to struggle when there are people that can actually assist you? The people that have walked that path. Talk to someone. And if you need someone to talk to, there's someone to talk to. And I'm Dari. And that's me. That's me on the DA cohort. We have other DA specialists that you can talk to. That's if you're in the DA cohort. And if you're in data engineering, we have the data engineering specialists, data science specialists that can talk to you. Like, do you understand? If you're struggling, if it's that, okay, data engineering is catching your head, I can't do this anymore, there's someone that you can talk to actually. That, okay, calm down. What do you think you need? Do you think that this is where you have your strength? Okay, is the strength in this? The strength, and then they will be able to tell you, okay, why not take this part? Why not check this part out? Like, that's what people actually need, that they're lacking when it comes to the whole journey of job transition, because you cannot do it alone. Like, that's just the honest truth. You actually need somebody to, keep you going and guide you. And so mentorship is something that is being covered. Career coaching. You see sessions from Efemena, sessions from Adeza and Brahima. Like, we have some top-notch career coaches that I'm Dari, that after you listen to them, the way you'll be pumped, you'll be like 100%. But actually, like, all of those things are what you stand to gain, honestly speaking. Like, now let's talk about interview preparation. That one is even a special package on its own, like, very special, because I can tell you, because I have my interns that had access to that package, because I'm even there on that call when they have their mock interview sessions. Yes, we have interns already getting interviews and jobs and all of that. Yes, we do. And so you have the opportunity. So after you have learned, I mean, there are people that are like very fast learners, like very fast. So maybe they learn for like 2 months and they build confidence, and they now feel like, yes, at this point, I am ready. Okay, let's take that step. Don't worry, you're not going alone, guys. Take that bold step. Apply for that job. Don't worry. Come and meet me when they call you for an interview. Yes, we'll go through it together. Okay, I'm back. But I'm just telling you sincerely, actually, that's what we do, right? So when you have the interview, we don't leave you hanging. Me, I don't know if you're in DA, please come. If you're looking to learn data analysis, my hand is like, come, just come. Because the truth is, I'll be there to guide you through your mock interview sessions. Like I said, many times they give you projects to work on, and Rima is there to look at your project. Okay, present to us. I mean, imagine having to present to us before you present to your recruiter. Have you not boosted your confidence? You understand? Whatever corrections that needs to be made will be made there, and then you go and you impress your recruiters. You give them premium presentation, like premium, right? And then job reference. That one is very important. So, like, very, very important, because the backing that Amdari has, like, it's once we give you that job reference, you're good to go. You're complete. Like, imagine walking through this process and you're telling me that you not get a job. How? Because except you're not serious, so you're not sincere with yourself. That's just the honest truth. And then we have on the job support. So let's say you're still working on the job and you're struggling with the first month, second month. Why not? You can reach out to me. Yes, I'm there. You can talk to me about it. Maybe you're struggling with a tool and you need resources or a pointer. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to me now. He's there to help you out, guide you. You can reach out to Oma or me, Brahima, Chichi. Yes, as much as we are your coaches and your leads and your colleagues, we're also here to, they're your friends. Like, I don't know about them, but me, I'm your friend. And so, yes, I'm here to support you on the job. So don't be scared. So now, imagine working all through these phases, right? And telling me you will not get the job. So what are you waiting for? After all this, just I'm giving you, but this is premium just like this. So, but actually, this is what happened, and this is what we do, and this is what I do, and I love what I do, right? Because it's really interesting. I love how I get to meet. It's amazing because you get to meet people across the globe. Literally, you have someone in your team from Spain, you have someone else in your team from Rwanda, you have someone in your team from Canada. Like, imagine how far you can go. Tomorrow, who knows? Let's not collaborate on a project and build something amazing. And it will be nice because, yes, she's there from Andaria now. you have this big software that's blown. Please don't forget also. But that's just also. I don't know why you're not joining this cohort though. That is coming. In fact, if you're waiting for April, no problem. But why will you not join? So, special offer. Let's just hold on. I'm not done. So first of all, for the first 20 persons that will be registered for this internship, they're getting discounted pricing. So now let's talk about the career internships that are actually available for this two cohort. Now we have data analytics, we have data science, data engineering, and business analysis. And so for the 3 months work experience, the full amount is $400. Like I said, first 20 persons. So if you are 21, sorry, this discount is passing you. So for discounted amount is $300. So you get saved $100. And then for 6 months, $700, the full amount. And then if you're only part of the first 20 persons, you are 20.5 testing. I'm sorry, it's passing you by. It is though. So get $200. Amazing, right? Amazing. And then see, SOC analyst, we have that skill for you. If you're looking to dive into security and all of that, we're here for you. So we have threat intelligence, ethical hacking, and penetration testing. Like, maybe when you're done, you can just go search this whole thing out on whatever job board you love. I would have done that for us right now, but time is fast spent. But these are roles that are out there that you need to scout for. So if you're looking to join us, they are here, right? So let me walk you through. Okay, quick one, very important. Don't worry, stay calm. I know that people from the UK be like, I work in the UK. Oh my, I'm going to need an international work reference. I'm very got you covered, because yes, you can add UK to your resume. Yes, you can add Amdari, United Kingdom, with your full chest. Literally add it. No problem. I got you covered. So quick one, how do you actually secure your spot? Now go to Minstack and it will take you to. Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen. Am I sharing screen? Okay, let me see. Sorry, hi Tommy, please confirm if you can see my screen. Hello?
Yes, I can see your screen, Isabella.
Thank you. Okay, very good. You click on that main stack link and see the link here. Here. So this link will take you here. So this is it. Welcome. Now I'm welcoming you. Welcome, welcome, welcome again. And we'll cancel this. And so the next thing you do is whatever you decide you want to join us for. If it's data analytics for 3 months, you secure here. If it's 6 months, so let me secure for 3 months, and then take it to the next page. So here you have the next page. So now you get to choose if you want, if you're going to pay in USD, whatever currency, Panza, Argentina, Dispo, pounds, whichever one. So let's say paying in British pound sterling. And so this is my product. So see, another thing we understand is how things can be financially. So that's why we are giving you an instrumental plan. Can you say that we are interested in your journey? Me, I'm interested in your journey. I want to help you through this journey. And so that's why I've made this easier. So that everyone can actually enjoy this opportunity. We're not gatekeeping for nothing. Like this is for everyone. And you can see 1-time payment, 2-time payment, 3-time payment. Let's say I want to pay 3-time payment because I'm a rich girl, I'm a techie, so I have the money. So I'm just going to click here and see you'll be making this, and then you get to see when you're okay. So if you pay now, you start from today and you see your next payment and all of that. If you get to pay for 2 months, and then the next thing you do is secure internship, right? So you can see that this particular payment is due on this day. So take note, all of these payments have due date. So when you're doing this, just ensure you check them out, right? So you click on proceed, and then when you click on proceed, you do your checkout details and all of that cute things that you do to ensure that you have made your payment. And the next thing you do is come back to the platform. Yes, you come back because you need to validate your payment. So you have to come back, let the money will go. Yes, actually, you need to come back and validate your payment unless that money. Not really, not really. If you reach out to also obviously will help you confirm. But this is the important step. So next thing you want to do is, you log in. You already logged in already. So you put your name. My name is Isabella, and my surname is Martins. And then my registration email is Isabella. And then I pick where I am in, and I mentioned 3 categories of people. Who wants to remind me? I would like if you can drop it on the platform. 3 categories I talked about. Let's not take our time. Let me just remind us. Career switchers, recent graduates, students are not left out, unemployed are not left out, career upscaling, whichever one. So for me, let's say returning to work, maybe after like months of being a mother and motherhood and everything, I decided to go back to work again. I mean, we have mothers I have mothers with like kids, 4 kids, 3 kids in my program that are actually back to join back the work sector. So see, they are not left without support actually. So I'll put my phone number, and the next thing I'll click on is next. So it's something I probably let me put an actual number. Okay, so I click next. Okay, so I didn't click on this, so ensure you don't miss out any steps. I didn't click on that where I record my. So then you come my pick. Okay, this time around, I'm interested in ethical hacking. Very important. You upload your screenshots, your payments, evidence must be. Let me speak at my yes, that's the evidence. So you come and upload your evidence, then you state the name of the account you use to make payment, which is important now, very important. So let's say I don't need to we won't go past this. I don't think I have any special for my system, but it won't go back past this. As you see that it's a compulsory field. So you won't take me to the network. You just keep on going like that. So one more information that I will not even let back. I can't even forget stuff. I didn't forget. I was going to bring us back to it. Now let's talk about the Amdari platform. Yes. So another thing that you stand to enjoy interning is access to the platform. And so you can see me. Now, Martin's emphasized portfolio. If you can remember Martin's when he was trying to answer the question of what's the question? Um, we have these recruiters that need they need you guys, right? They need the job seekers, right? And then we have entry level guys still struggling. Do you understand? There is this space for everyone. Like there are these jobs available, right? But then again, why is still struggling? And Martin's explained what Martin's emphasized portfolio, right? Build something that is important. So that's why I'll take it to the Amdara website. It's still loading. Okay, so let me reload this. So on that website, that's another advantage actually. So many freebies, so many advantages. So you have the opportunity to build your own portfolio special to you. You can see a snapshot of mine, right? So your portfolio is what sells you. I'm big on portfolio. Like I have to see what you have done. And the truth is that's what sells you. And so on that platform, you have the opportunity to create your own portfolio. And you have a URL for you. So now you're not paying software developers to create the site for you, maintain the site. Oh, and Daria has done all of that for you. So why are you struggling with that? Why not just come and use the resources already available? And all of these are just for how much fun people. That's my language. Can you go actually? So people, all for how much fun? Just very shaking money. So this is what we have for you. You get to have like a custom made portfolio that you can share with recruiters. So the projects you'll be working on with Andari, your own projects, you get to upload them on your portfolio. You have where you have your about, you can see me. You have your where you can put your contact if recruiters need to reach out to you. So if you're on LinkedIn and all of that, you have the opportunity to just upload this URL to your LinkedIn, right? And then we have Amdari job board, which I plan to show us, right? Yes, but I don't know how network is glitching, but we will still check. And so on Amdari job board, we have jobs from all of these guys. Now, see, we have jobs from LinkedIn built in, Upwork, Remote OK, Fiverr, Indeed. All of these guys actually on the Amdari platform. Why? Because how? Now, the DA team, like, they do something really amazing and mind blowing. They help you collect all of the jobs, like recent jobs from this site. Like 2 days, 1 day, 24 hours ago, they collect all of this and put it in one space for you on the Amdari platform. You understand? They do that for you, so it's very easy. We actually just make your life easy. Do you know? See, we're here to make your life easy. It's Amdari that is missing in your life right now. That's just the honest truth. That's why you have not actually gotten the job role, because you are missing the Amdari touch. So thank you everyone. And so I'm going to be picking our questions now while I still try and walk us through the website. So if you have questions, I'm here to take our questions. But let me check the questions that are already in the chat box for me. Hi, Tomiwa. Okay. Okay, let's see the questions we have. Do we have any questions so far? Hello. So, hi, Martins. Do you have any question for me? Hi, Melvin. Do you have any question for me? Do we have any questions so far? Okay, Ikechukwu, I'm listening to you. Ikechukwu has a question for me. I'm listening to you, Ikechukwu. Please let me have the question. Hello? Okay, Ikechukwu, I'm listening to you. Let me have your question. You can unmute yourself and speak. Okay, I don't think Ikechukwu can hear me. But Philip has a question. Philip, I can see your hand is up. You can unmute yourself and speak. I'm listening to you. No one is speaking. I don't know if it's just my...
Okay. My question is this.
I can hear
What
Shola.
about yes? What about somebody who only need the experience alone, but have already do the training elsewhere? What about that one?
Okay, so that's why we're here. Like, those are the guys we are able. It's even you that we are inviting, what we're telling. Yes, you have learned. Now you need to apply what you have learned. So yes, that's why you're actually joining us, because you want to apply everything that you have actually learned so far. And so we're giving you the opportunity to work as a data analyst. at Andari. That's just it. Long story short. But giving
Yes,
you the
at an
opportunity.
entry level, you.
Yes, yes, we are. Yes, I don't understand. So, did that answer your question?
Okay.
You have learned, you have the skill. You are not
So
a,
if
you
that,
are not a
what
novice.
are we going to make payment for that one? At an
It
entry
is
level.
already no, it's already in a package. Like I already talked about. Do you want me to walk you through? But okay, maybe when you ensure you register so that they can share you these resources. Everything is already in the same package. There's no they're not paying separately for this. Like they are coming here to gain experience with us. Do you understand, Odushola? Do you understand? What you're coming here to do is gain experience. Do you understand? To apply all you have learned. So that is what you're actually coming here to do. Do you understand? Olushola, did I answer your question? Okay, so the next question I will take, Ikechukwu, I don't know if you're back, but I'll be taking Kenneth's question next. Hi, Kenneth, your hand is up. You have a question for me? Kenneth, your hand is up. I'm waiting for your question. Hi, any questions? Do you have any questions so far? Okay, Andrew. Okay, Andrew, I'll take your questions now. Do you have any questions for me? Let me check my chat.
Yes, hi.
Okay, so let's take from Ikechukwu. I'm listening to you.
Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Ikechukwu. I can hear you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm asking with respect to. I didn't really get the plan, the payment plan.
Okay, so let me walk us
You
through that. Let me take
yes.
us back to that
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
problem. Okay, so I said ensure you register so you'll be shared like all of these resources, right? So Samuel, please confirm if you can see my screen. Okay, so this is
It's
the
still
payment plan,
coming
right?
up.
Okay, still coming up, right? Sorry.
It's up now.
So
I
it's
can
not-
see your screen.
okay, so now you can see this is the payment plan. Philip, you asked me a question. I think you should pay attention to this. This is the whole package in one, right? This is a life-changing experience, and that's just the honest truth. And life-changing experience in one package. All you need to do is go to main stack here, like go to this website here. And so when you go to that website, it will take you to this, right? When you come here, that's where you get to see. So the next thing you do is if you're going 6 months or 3 months, whichever one, if it's data analyst, data whichever one, you click on secure internship. When you secure your internship, it will take you to another the next stage, the next site. And then that's where you see where you get to pick your payment option. And so if you're paying in Naira or pounds or dollar, whichever one. So let's say that you're paying in, let's say you're paying in USD. Let's say you're paying in USD. You click USD. So now, hi, Ikechukwu, can you see the payment plan? So you can see the payment plan. You have a one-time payment, which is 300 USD for discounted price. You know I laid emphasis on discounted and all of that, just 20, but you get to see all of that. So when you're done, you can just take your time to walk through this. So you can see this 2 month payment. So it's like you can see 150 USD, and then this 3 months. So if I just want to pay for let's say I want to pay for just first, I want to pay upfront, right? That's pay for 3 months. I'll pay for this, and then I'll go to secure internship, and then you can see that now you can see that my the plan I did. You can see that my payments I'll start with paying 102 USD dollars. That's what I'll pay today, and then I have the opportunity to now pay the next $99 on the 13th of March, and then the last one on the 13th of April if I'm on the 3 month plan. But if I'm on the 6 month plan, it will give you the same breakdown and extend more. And then I'll just go to proceed. Then I'll put my payment details and all of that, and I'll pay. And then after payment, I'm going to go back to sorry, let's go back to the platform, the payment platform, right? And then I'm going to register. Very important. I'm going to register because it's in that registration form that will know will get the information that, okay, oh, this person just made a payment, oh, she's interested, oh, and then you put all of your details and all of that, everything important. Don't forget to ensure that you fill all of the compulsory field. And the next thing you do, choose your program that you're interested in. You pick a screenshot, very important. You put a screenshot of the like maybe the receipts, and then the name of account you used to make the payment, and that's actually how you just go about it. So it's broken down already for you, so it's very easy for you to understand the payment method. Okay, the next question I'll take will be from Kenneth. Then I'll take a question from Andrew. Okay, Kenneth, let me have your question.
So I was driving and I couldn't hear most of the presentation, but I just wanted to clarify that this is a internship opportunity for data
Yeah,
analytics, data science, and then we pay for it. Is it
yeah,
okay? And then is it you talked? I think you talked about coaching somewhere there. Is it like
yeah.
how is it?
Okay, so this is how it works. So let me share this. Okay, let me share this screen again. So I'll walk us through. So I can answer Kenneth's question. 1 minute, let me answer Kenneth's question. So what Kenneth, you'll be have you registered? If you register, you'll be getting these resources so that you can take your time and now go through each of the things that is in this resource at your own time. Or let me quickly walk you through again.
Okay, most of the information is on the website. Abi?
And it's on this result that will be shared with you if you register. So first of all, this is what we have. This is the full package, right? So the experience, right? The industry experience, you get to work with different tools and it boosts your confidence, work in different teams of the data with the data guys and other teams. You get multiple roles experience, work as a team lead, maybe a project scribe and all of that. And all of this project based experience is amazing. But then we know that what to make you really, really sell yourself is your employability skill. And so yes, that's why you have the one-to-one CV revamp, LinkedIn optimization and mentorship. Yes, because there are people there to guide you through. Yes, to give you direction and all of that. Like I said, it's a work experience program, right? You have learned. Now you need where you apply your skill. You need to validate your knowledge. I think that's the word. You need to fight that imposter syndrome and see that yes, I can actually do this. So I'm giving you that space to work as a data analyst if that's what you're looking to work at. You have the opportunity to actually work as a data scientist because you're working with us. So that's why you're working. So yes, I hope I've been able to answer your questions. And all of the things that comes with this experience is the on-job support, interview preparation, career coaching. If you get the job and the request for international work reference letter, you have access to that. You have access to the Amdari platform and the Amdari job board. So after all of the things they have learned, it's very easy. You come to the job board. On the job board, they can easily apply for any role they are looking for. Maybe I'm looking for a business intelligence role. You can even see, like, as I'm typing, it's popping it up. So you can see these are recent job postings. That's why I said this is amazing. Because you don't have to now start going to Indeed and all of that, like to start scouting, going from this side to this side to this side. It's all sitting in one space. What you need to do is come here and apply. You can see that these job postings are very recent. For any role that you're looking for, just come search the role and you have access to pick if you want a remote role or a full-time role or whatever city or state, like, you understand. So all of these are, see, this is an all-in-one solution to your journey. That's just it, right? So do I have any other questions? Okay, I have question from, is it Andrew? I think I'm here to answer Andrew's question. Yes, I've answered. Okay, Andrew, I'm listening to your question.
I've been on the Rave site and I have not noticed any internship for project management.
Okay. So now this is the site you should actually be visiting. Let me show you again. So let me show you how to do that. This resource will be shared to you. Okay, you know what? I'm going to paste this link on this channel so that you can, this is where you should be checking. So you can see how to secure a spot. So I'm going to be dropping the link. I've dropped the link on the Slack channel. This is how you secure your spot. So you can check out that link. So now you go to, then you go here. So you can see that's how you secure. You can see we have data engineering, business analysis. Now you said project management, right? Okay, let me see. Okay, so maybe for this next cohort, they're not taking for this next cohort, but let me confirm that. I'll note your name and get back to you because what we currently have are what's open for February and April cohort, and we have data analytics, data sciences, data engineering, we have business analysis, we have SOC analytics and threat intelligence, ethical hacking, and okay, this. Okay. So for every other skill that you're interested in, you can just chat with Ambari and just do that here. So they will let you know maybe it's not available for this cohort, but available for this cohort. Like, you understand? So that's what you should just do. So if I think that you said you're interested in project management, so I would recommend that you click on that site, come here, chat with Ambari, or you send an email so that you will know when next they are taking for project management cohorts. So do I have any question? So do I have any question? So if you want to book your slot, I dropped the link. Andrew has another question. Ikech, could you have a question? Your hand is still up. Hi, Ikech, are you there? Do you have a question or your hand is still up?
No, it's a mistake. I don't have a question again. Thank you.
Okay, and we'll call it a wrap for today. So, hi, Ikechukwu, what program are you looking to join us for? Shola, I would like to also hear from you. What program are you looking to join us from? Quick one, just in the next 2 minutes. I would like to know what program you're interested in joining Amdari for. UK Gadget, I don't know your name, but I would like to know what program you're looking to join us at Amdari. Just 2 minutes, 2 minutes fine with everyone, and we call it a night. So I'd like to make it. What program do you want to? Okay, Andrew, your hand is up. Do you have a question for me, or it was previously raised? So I think maybe it was raised. I would like to.
Previously raised.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So what program are you joining us from? Let's share it in the chat section, and we'll call it a night, everyone. Thank you for joining this session. Do have a lovely night rest. And I, Isabella Martins, I'm looking forward to seeing Andrew, Ikechukwu, Olushola, and every other person on this call. I'm looking forward to seeing us because trust me, it's actually what you need in your job. This is what is missing, right? This work experience. And it's not just any work experience, it's actually real hands-on application, right? Of these tools you have learned how to use. And so okay, I mean, it's just have to put money for another brand. Oh, okay, no problem. What you can do is you can secure or book your slots. You can reserve your slot as regards to the April cohort, so you can join us for your internship, right? So for your internship, so you're done learning, you come back and you apply all you have learned to real world scenarios. So yes, you can book your slot for April. UK Gadget, I don't know your name, but for every other person, it was nice to have you on this call. Do have a lovely night rest and bye.